All right, fire sign, your turn. Let's see where we go. This is your weekly reading, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. I will pull individual cards for each of those zodiac signs in the extended. If you have questions about your own birth chart and not understanding how your own sun, moon, rising, and Venus work together, jump on my birth chart mastery. It's a weekly, or it's an every other week program. It's a mentorship where you will really understand what's going on with your own astrology and how, when things are moving around, how are you impacted? Okay, that's what our goal is for that. So, birth chart mastery, there's a link in the description box below. All right, let's see where we go. Let's see. Aries, Leo, Sag for you. What is going on? Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. Very nice. To be enlightened, lighten up, Francis. Lighten up, Francis, and close your eyes to open your heart. Some of you definitely are taking something way too seriously. Okay, and I think it's impacting you in a lot of ways. And I just feel like there's a new way of looking at this. It could be a relationship or it could be your work or something like that. But you're taking this way too seriously. And that's not the energy of this situation. The situation could be exciting and fun and joyful and lighthearted. And you're really still in kind of a place where you're grinding it out or you're working on something too hard, and it's not going to be, there's like a little perfectionist vibe here. Okay, there's a little perfectionist vibe here. So let's see what's going on. What is happening, my darlings? All right, yeah, underneath is this Four of Swords, very healing energy. I like the King of Wands, and I see the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. Why so serious, right? Like there's a little bit of that vibe. Nine of Cups, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles, Magician, Hermit, King of Cups. Lots of people in this reading. Six of Wands, the Star. Wow. 10 of Swords. I can't just leave that there. Okay, Ace of Cups. I did see this a little bit in the air sign reading, that like your greatest hurt becomes your greatest strength. This is very Chiron-esque. So if you don't know about your own Chiron, Chiron is an asteroid and it is known as the wounded healer. And when something in your birth chart gets activated by a transit, meaning, you know, Jupiter and Venus and everything is moving around out there all the time, they never stopped. And when they come across a natal position of, particularly in this case, of your Chiron, then what happens is you are being activated to heal this for yourself and then share it with the rest of us. So something that is, it's possibly something that's very deep, maybe even subconscious. You might not even know about it, but it could impact your dreams and your money, right? You could have like times in your life when you're doing really well financially and other times when it's really bad. So there's like, and I mean more than normal, more fluctuation than normal, huge fluctuations, like being able to make $1 million and then not being able to pay your phone bill. Like, just all this kind of up and down. And I'm just saying historically, I'm not saying that's happening now or coming now, because I feel like part of the reason why the universe is saying lighten up is because there's this heavy energy around you. So that might need to be removed. You might have somebody that can help you do this healing work. I almost feel like you're inspired to do the healing work. There's somebody who's a guru or a guide or a shaman or a master who's going to help you manifest your dreams and not be so afraid of failure, afraid, and that, you know, you're going to need to take some risks here. And I feel like that's the thing of like, oh, you know, it's not really a risk if nothing can be lost, right? If you don't have much, then you could kind of like freeze up and not know where to go because like, what if it gets worse? But I just feel like you're really shedding a mindset. I like the star next to the Ten of Swords here because it does show there's a healing energy here and a new opportunity for joy. You could have someone coming in. I saw this a lot in the air sign reading. So you could be dealing with an air sign, maybe a Gemini, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Aquarius here. And this is somebody who helps change your mind or change your perspective. You can also do some healing work that will help you manifest your dreams without being afraid of them. I feel like you've had disappointments in the past. Who hasn't, right? But disappointments that they're anchored in some kind of subconscious fear. All right, so talk to me, Moon. What is the Moon about here? King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Swords. Some of you are tied to other people, thinking that they're the source of your good luck. Some of you are tied to other people for financial purposes, financial stability purposes. I think there's something here. There's a move here. Okay. And there's some kind of move, like we're moving beyond this partnership or we're moving away from this situation. And there is a person here, a guide, a mystic, somebody who is a healer helping you to understand where true manifestation comes from. Where is it coming from? It's coming from your subconscious. There's something that you're manifesting that you have to leave behind. And I feel like you might keep manifesting this pain of this like big fluctuation where you're in love, and then that person's gone. Or you make a lot of money, abundance flows in, and then it stops. There's something here that needs to be balanced out. And I also feel like it has to do with, there's some belief, because this is a swords card, and Six of Swords too, and the Queen of Swords. There's a belief here that what goes up must come down, what comes in must leave me. There's a very lack of permanence feel. And some of you are also trying to embrace permanence, but you're making it too rigid. So the Magician and the Hermit, please clarify this. Page of Cups, Justice, there you are. There's Libra, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Cups. Yeah. I think there's a thing about being afraid. Being afraid to take a risk is jamming up your ability to make money, your ability to love, your ability to expand in your life. You really have to take some risks here. Okay? There's too much of fear of failure. I feel like that's what's being healed. I like the Six of Wands and I like the Six of Swords. Talk to me about a timing card, please. Not a timing card. King of Swords, not a timing card page. Seven of Cups. So over the next 7 months or by July, I feel like this will have worked itself out. We'll have gotten some balance by the time Virgo hits, which is the end of summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. I feel like you're going to be manifesting from a different level, like a different plane, a more lighthearted, more unencumbered. Okay, look at the difference here. This is very full of responsibilities, very heavy energy. Look at how light that is. This is Aquarius, and this is connected to Capricorn. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. Okay, so right now, what's going on in the next, by the end of March, so there's two movements that you should concern yourself with. The move of Pluto into Aquarius, which is going to upend systems that are too heavy coming out of Capricorn, right? Coming out of Capricorn and going into Aquarius. We have Pluto making a move. It's going to be for the next 3 months. So whatever's going on for the next 3 months is going to be a precursor, or like a preview of what's going to be going on for the next 20 years. So pay attention to March, April, May. Okay? This energy is Saturn, and Saturn is moving into Pisces, which is a flowing kind of energy, a loving kind of energy. Aquarius is an innovator kind of energy. So I like this kind of Pluto and Saturn, two planets that I feel like get a bad rap for being tough and heavy, and they're moving into flow and innovation. So I really do like that. And I feel like that's what's happening here is we're lightening up. We're moving on from our belief that abundance is only money. Okay. We're moving on from that. We're moving on from, I have to do it all myself. And we're moving into maybe more partnerships or things that are going to be, if not, I feel like this is something you might not recognize. Like this life may be something is brand new. And this is very, very similar to what I saw in the air sign reading. So some of you are really understanding that you're manifesting a new path, but you're afraid of the new path at the same time. So there's a sense of, this is almost like a tower. There's a sense that, okay, I have to make this pivot. I have to make this change. I believe that you're going to have some helpful people along the way, whether they're love partners or they're friends or they're colleagues or they're just random people on your path. They are soulmate energy. These are soulmate energy. And I do feel like this has an overcoming a burden kind of feeling. This is like, you just didn't see it this way. You just didn't look at things this way. This is changing the game, changing how you look at what is flowing or not flowing in your life, changing the energy, lightening up, bringing up the vibration. Very, very good, good energy for this. And by the summertime, by Leo time, we do have well, I'll talk about that later. But anyway, by this summer, by July, I feel like there will be, I feel like there will be a massive shift here. So I'm going to take a deeper look into this and see where we're going. I will pull cards individually for Aries, Leo, and Sag to give you individual advice. And I do feel like this is a very important person coming on your path to shine the light on what needs to be healed. Maybe Chiron energy is showing up in your birth chart. Okay. So if you want to jump on the birth chart mastery, there's a link below. If you want to continue with me in this reading, there's also a link below, and I will see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.